was a kid, we had a monster in our basement. My father said if I'd done wrong, it'd creep out at night and come for me. I tried to do no wrong, but the monster came all the same.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Wolfenstein, the Old Blood Uber difficulty video walkthrough. We're still in Chapter 4, the escape, but this is the pub defense and the Jager boss fight. So my strategy here is very simple. Put yourself in this corner and then wait. The grenades will only do chip damage to you because they'll fall at a distance where they can't do big damage, and you will only see one enemy jump through the window. You're sat in such a position where they will never jump through the window that you're at, and for some reason the AI will only come through in ones. They never jump through at the same time. You never get overwhelmed like you would in any other first-person shooter that's been made in the last 10 years. For some reason, the AI just doesn't do anything here, and they do this. So put on your assault rifle and have your side weapon be the grenade pistol, because during the second phase it heats up a little bit where the enemies jump through the windows a little bit quicker, and then heavies jump through, and there are two heavies that you need to kill. Grenade pistol will kill them instantly, and then you can swap back to this gun to deal with the normal guys. This is not the fastest way to do this, folks. If you want a really fast strategy, stand up, look through the windows, and counter-shoot people. However, this is by far the safest, least intensive, skill-less method I could find. You don't have to be able to do anything impressive here. All you have to do is survive the shooting gallery. And the good part is, we're not using any of the supplies in the room, so when the boss fight does start, before it you have the opportunity to get nearly 500 life, full armor, and as many bullets and guns and grenades as you could possibly wish to kill the boss with. And I'm going to show you a pretty decent way of doing it, and I'm not going to be relying on grenades or the explosive pistol. However, those are fantastic at this boss. I chose to not use them just in case you don't have them, because I'm going to use the most common materials in the room / in the game, which is dual assault rifles and dual shotgun. However, all I would recommend is the explosive pistol and double shotguns. But a little social experiment here as well. How many people do you think on the last video are going to accuse me of having bad aim because I was saying that Uncharted's shooting was not so great? I bet there's a few people who really like that series who accuse me of not being able to shoot, which is kind of funny. But that's how it works. I still stick by what I've said in that video though, folks, because as far as, you know, honest bullets, Dead to Rights, guys, the game you've never played but I recommend so much because it's insanely fun. There's some dog levels in it though that are really hard on the hardest difficulty, so be careful there. But I love that game. That game was so much fun, dude. And if anybody played the old Dead to Rights, it's not really like those, but still interesting. But the Jager strategy, seeing as how the Jager fight's going to be interesting, you want to get in a piece of cover that doesn't deteriorate too strongly, where you can get the benefits of cover, but you're not going to get the full benefits anywhere, really, because his machine guns just strip everything and they do a lot of damage. You want to shoot the lights at the side of his head to make him be stunned, and then you want to take his armor off, and once you took his armor off, he's going to recover, and when his lights glow again, you can stun him again. And you're going to have to stun him a few times until you take enough armor off to be able to hit his stomach. When you can hit his stomach, all you need to do is pull out the shotguns and go full auto. You'll knock him down for the final time, and then you can execute him and kill him. It's really simple with the explosive pistol. However, I'm going to be using double guns, so you're going to see me go down to rather low life, which is not recommended, but I'm showing you that it can be done that way as well. And that is the biggest piece of advice I can give anybody who's struggling with a part of a game where my strategy is not working for them. I test these strategies as much as I physically can, but there are always random variables, people. There are random variables in your ability to play and in the game's ability to play you. So a lot of the times some stuff just doesn't synchronize, and if it doesn't, you have to think outside the box. You have to try something unique. Right now the game is waiting for me to push that door and trigger Blazkowicz to talk.
How many goddamn Nazis are there
When he says this, it pushes us into the second phase. You can try and get a couple of spawn kills and kill a big group of enemies, like I tried just then, but I would recommend not doing that and just focusing on this point. But bear in mind, they come a lot faster now, so when you pull out your grenade pistol to kill the heavy, you have a very small amount of time before the next guy jumps through. So I recommend as soon as the gun shuts on the reload animation to swap guns. That way it doesn't cancel the reload and it gives you the fastest opportunity to get your other gun back on, like that. And just be aware that if he gets in the room, he needs to die, because he'll either sit there and do nothing but paranoid the fuck out of you, or he'll become a pain in the ass. So just bear in mind, it steps up a little bit here, but you notice our armor's doing everything for us. We had a 100 armor, it took 60 damage for us, and we're doing fine now. And then once this section's finished, you get a checkpoint, and the boss fight will not trigger until you touch the trap door that leads to the basement. So, shooting gallery, easy mode engaged. This is one of those strategies that when I realised it was working, I felt almost dirty that you can do this, because I thought every window would have a dude jumping through it, and I would get overwhelmed and killed before anything even happened. But then I realised this game doesn't work like other games. It's got a very its own unique thing, and a lot of my strategies that I used in the New Order have obviously ingrained in my memory that you can exploit the way the AI behaves when you're close to it to get some really good results, and that's exactly what you just witnessed. So now, go through this room, pick up every single piece of life, except for maybe one medkit just in case you need it, fill your armor up, fill your guns up, and put the explosive pistol on and the double shotguns on as your side. Touch the trapdoor, trigger the boss, get yourself in cover, shoot his lights out to stun him, melee attack him, get the takedown, get back in cover, wait for the lights to turn on, shoot him again with the grenade pistol, go in there, pull his armor off. As soon as you see his belly, swap to double shotguns, kill him. That is the best way to do this fight. What you're about to witness is a functional way of doing this fight. Also, this is a great opportunity to get your perks for your HP too. But look at my HP, man. That is a lot of life, and you're going to need it if you're doing this strategy with the double machine guns, because I'm going to get stripped really badly. I also go really close to the boss, which is not recommended either. But as soon as his lights turn on his shoulders, hit him with the grenade pistol. I'm going to try and use this cover. It's not really going to work as well as I'd like, but it works enough. There's the stun. There goes the first piece of armor. And then I do that grenade and it doesn't really work, and then I'm all stuck in shit, and and then my cover's really going here. There goes my armor. There goes more cover. Look at my life. Oh, there's the stun. So there's another piece of armor. And then we need one more stun to kill now. And again, I chuck some grenades. I said it wasn't going to involve grenades, my strategy, and it doesn't if you use the pistol that I mentioned, but this is a little bit different. There's another stun, and this is the kill, I think. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Get the reload. And takedown. Right, watch. Watch this. Boss is done. There's your checkpoint. End of boss fight. And it wasn't too bad, was it, really? Considering I was using the double machine guns, which is not optimized at all. And that is the end of that. But there is a little bit of walking to do here, guys. And then we're going to get on a boat. There's an opportunity to pick up a bag that's full of the girl's goods, which is kind of like a little bit of a moral victory if you want to empathise with her. You don't have to do it. I don't know what happens when you don't. I've always picked it up.
I mean, what's her story?
But push through the caves. Once again, I don't know if this is a loading section that you just can't see, but the game will not let you get past this guy unless you do some really nefarious, crazy jumping. Because I'm always trying to do shit like this because I'm impatient as hell. But it doesn't benefit you at all because you can't get on the boat and trigger the end of the level. You've got to wait for him because he's obviously some kind of scripting device. But there's the bag, there's the boat. All that's left is to wait for him to get on it. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and you take care now.
gehst du, meine Liebe?
Mir geht's gut.
Get in, Agent Blazkowicz. We should be on our way.